Howdy doody folks, it's a lovely day heading up the Malacca Strait. Departed this morning from our anchorage at about 5:30. Lonely as I brought up the anchor by myself, did not film it. I should film these things, you know, as proof, as evidence of my stoicism and humbleness. Anyway, it's been nice kind of sailing. I say kind of because it's actually been partly motorsailing, more recently motorsailing. The first few hours we were sailing nicely. We had 10 to 12 knots of breeze coming in at about strong, powerful angle, about 60 degrees, 70 degrees, 80 degrees at times. It's an odd kind of sea condition, sea state we have here, because really in this sort of light breeze it should be almost flat calm, but it's not. It's kind of jobbly, and I mean jobbly in all sorts of little directions. You can hardly see it in the water as I look, but we can feel it in the boat. Uncomfortable. It's just a point of note. The point being actually that when the wind kicks in again, and it will kick in again, it's forecast predict wind has told me it's going to kick in again this afternoon. It'll sort of have a flattening effect for a period of time, half an hour, 45 minutes maybe. But then of course that wind will be generating its own chop on the surface of the water. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that, and then we can turn with engine off. I'm using one engine at the moment. Looking forward to turning that off. Woo! Yeah, we've got a head-on potential at the moment with a ship coming up. It's outside the shipping lane, so in theory it shouldn't be there. It should be in the shipping lane. I guess it's sneaking up the inside like a lot of sailing boats do, which is probably fine as long as everyone's kind of onto it. Anyway, I'm going to steer 20 degrees to starboard just to keep clear. Probably the best course of action.
Hello, oh, you're hungry, are you? We've just stopped. We've been sailing up the Malacca Strait. Well, not actually up the Malacca Strait, to the side of the Malacca Strait all day, and not a lot of wind out here, so we had the engine on. Rob just turned on the port engine and shudder.
No, port engine's been used all
Oh no,
just turn off.
starboard engine, and shudder. So there's something around the rudder. The water's really murky. Had a look over the edge, couldn't see anything. We have to call the expendable middle child. Nice of you to volunteer.
The EMC is back.
He never left.
He never truly left, did he? No. Declan's getting in the water.
Oh, Mocca's come to have a look to see what's going on.
She's gonna look. Mocca's gonna give you her support. She might even get in with you. She loves to swim.
This is horrible. I'm just gonna have a quick little peek.
Look at that.
Oh my god, I can't even see the rudder.
It's gonna be quick. Listen. Dex, I got into the water on the west coast of Australia in shark country in the middle of the night for you, my love.
Yeah, I got him with you though.
Let's be a man about this.
I am a man. Why are you starting on that side as well? Because apparently this is where it is.
Can we just make sure that the it's in neutral?
Sure.
It's definitely in neutral?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, Declan, you can do it. You love a little challenge like this.
Oh, I do love him.
There you go.
Alright, okay.
Hey! Well done, Dex! You the man, Declan. Show us the spoils.
Well, starboard's not on, so.
Oh, okay, start it up then.
Hey,
Good stuff, huh?
good stuff.
Oh, and it does work. Damn. That
Ooh.
got me.
Let's have a look. Wow, look. Look, you didn't stay in there much longer. You could have attracted all the sharks in the area.
Both of them.
I hope you're watching, Mocca, because next time it's your turn. Yeah. You got to pay your way, man or lady.
Okay, so the day has played out and the wind did not kick in. So we've been motoring the whole way, motor sailing the whole way. And it's now time to drop the sail. And look at this, right on cue, the boys dropped the sail. But you know, it came in ages ago. The water continued to calm down a little bit, but we are going to drop into Malacca. Probably I'll be there in about half to 3/4 of an hour, I reckon. And it's a very shallow anchorage. We were there on the way down a month or two back. It's like, I think it's about as little as 3 or 4 meters where we dropped the anchor. I'd imagine it would be a very unpleasant anchorage if the wind gets up and the seas get up accordingly. So I'm not sure how long we're going to stay here. There's a lot we want to do here, a lot of activities, great history from this place. So we'd like to learn more about that while we're here. Taste the culinary delights. Apparently they have a very diverse melting pot of cultures and eateries, and we intend to fully sample those. Oh, this is the best day of my life.
Malacca is the oldest Malaysian city on the Straits of Malacca. It became a successful trading post from the 15th century onwards, conquered by the Portuguese, the Dutch, the British, and then the Japanese in World War II. Today, Malacca is a charming UNESCO World Heritage City, rich with history, culture, and colonial buildings. Situated in the heart of the city is Red Square. So here we are in Red Square, which is the Dutch part of the city. There's a beautiful canal just over here, and on the other side is the Chinese side of the city, kind of known as Jonker Street. This is what the Dutch love to do. They build canals. They want it to look like home. So in go the canals. Actually, this is still a working canal. There's boats going up and down it. It's actually all beautifully well kept, with muralled buildings lining the canal and landscape gardening. Very pleasant. You can see why it attracts a lot of tourism. We weren't just here to admire the buildings. What we thought was a pimple on the back of Rob's neck earlier in the week had developed into an abscess, not helped by the stress caused watching Finn race last week. Having seen Declan get an abscess lanced in Australia recently, Rob and I made our way to the nearest clinic to see what they could do.
We call it abscess, okay, the skin abscess or boils. It's not a normal pimple, it's a ball, it's infection.
Oh, it looks horrible. Oh, it's feeling sore out.
Yeah, it's bleeding there.
So they said that it probably needs surgery, but a surgery that's done with clinical kind of hospital conditions. So she suggested Penang when we go there, but that's sort of 6 days away, roughly. And the question is if that's too late. She said just to monitor the symptoms. If I had fever or worsening condition, then maybe I should go sooner. But the thing is, yesterday I did have a slight fever, but it's better today. So I don't know.
We are at the Suffolk Food Hall. Let me show you. If you've watched all of the Cruising Kiwis episodes, then you will recognise this. I think it's in the very first episode. One of the opening shots is, I think, Ivan or Declan getting flipped on this pillow thing. It's deflated at the moment, but yeah, when we were little, we came here, and yeah, that's where that video is from. So, fun fact, Suffolk Food Hall.
We're on a tight schedule to meet Finn almost 500 kilometres north in Penang in 7 days, so we're going to delay abscess treatment until then, bolster Rob's immune system with some prescription drugs, and let food be the medicine with a quick trip to Little India, Malacca for nutritional healing. Now, although Rob is close to death, We have stopped for something to eat first. We've come to Little India. Because you can't rush these things. If he dies, yeah? We have just had one of the best Indian meals.
Healed.
Where oh yeah, I'm healed too, and there wasn't even anything wrong with me. That was incredible. We just went in there. I think they're not really serving at the moment, but they did serve us, and we got it on a banana leaf, and he just kept bringing little ladlefuls of this and ladlefuls of that, and heaps of rice, and just beautiful flavours. That was so good, and the waiter was so lovely. And if we say, what is this? This is delicious. He'd then go and
get some more.
and we'd be like, okay, thank you. Honestly, they had to roll us out because we are now completely stuffed. It was so good, so good. If you're in Malacca, come to Higueros in Little India. I don't know what we had, but